Welcome back to BS3 Network's coverage of Super Bowl 58. But before I get into why we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and bring the beat back because I saw my boy Joseph nodding his head and I want to see what he got. Okay? I want to see what he got. He tried to hide it, thinking like this, you know. But I'm going to encourage him. Go on, get it,
Joseph. It's a good beat.
It's a good beat. Again, shout out to Golden Eye Creations. You know, we appreciate the beat. Everybody's been nodding the head to it. In fact, Tech 9 rap to it this week, so we appreciate that. All right, so we have StubHub spokesperson Joseph Bocanegro in with us today to talk about ticket prices, the impact of the Super Bowl, the impact of Vegas, things of that nature. Joseph, how are you doing today, sir?
Doing good. It's good to be here. It's good energy in Vegas this week.
Oh yeah. And today, believe it or not, I don't know if you were here yesterday, and I know y'all can hear background noise there, our viewers, but this isn't even close to what it was yesterday. Were you here yesterday?
Well, no, I wasn't.
Oh my God. Yeah, you couldn't walk anywhere without bumping into somebody, you know. So all right, so tell us what brings you and StubHub to Vegas with for the Super Bowl, sir.
Biggest game of the year. So, coming from StubHub, this is our most in-demand event of the year.
Wow.
It's actually one of the biggest Super Bowls we've ever seen.
Wow.
I think there's a lot of factors to that. We just talked about Vegas. Vegas is always a big city for entertainment. We see a lot of Vegas effect happening. And then, you know, this is a rematch. People forget this is a rematch from just a few years ago. So lots of 49ers showing up for their fans, showing up for their team, and then. Can't forget the Taylor Swift effect. She drives sales no matter what she does, no matter where she shows up, and we see that in our data as well.
Wow. Okay, so talk to us about ticket prices. What are, give me low to high. If you're seeing demand, are you seeing a lot more resales? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about us is it's obviously very difficult to get a Super Bowl ticket. So StubHub is the place where you can get one, where we make it accessible for most folks. And good news is. Good news is the ticket prices are starting to come down a bit. The lowest price to get into the game right now is around $5,500.
Coming down, okay.
That is down from around 9,000 right after the game, right after the last championship games. Okay. So that's been good to see. I would also the other thing is inventory starting to come down as we get closer and closer to the game. Okay. We've seen about 2,500 tickets still on our site, so there's still plenty of inventory, but that's down about 500 than where it was, just yesterday.
Okay, so let me ask you this: would you encourage people, though, still, especially those Vegas residents, right, who may have an interest, to still be looking up until game time?
Oh, it's a great question. I think gone are the days where you could get a right outside the stadium. Okay. I think it's a little different now. We always tell people to buy when you're ready to buy. Some ways you can save on tickets. If you're willing to buy a single ticket, sometimes that helps you out just a bit.
Right.
But the reality is it's Vegas. So even if you can't get in, you can go watch the game somewhere, and I think still have a pretty good time.
Okay. What would you have to say to people who are still apprehensive about buying on these types of ticket sites like StubHub? I personally am a regular. Okay, that is how I buy my tickets. I don't care if it's for a Cowboy game locally or a Maverick game locally, or if I'm going out of town to watch the Cowboys on the road or something like that.
Yep.
So I'm very comfortable with the process, right? And whether my ticket gets transferred to me or instantaneous on my app. Talk to us about people who may be apprehensive in using a site like StubHub.
It's a great question. So when you have events like the Super Bowl, where it's almost impossible for the general public to get a ticket directly from Ticketmaster, you have to rely on marketplaces like StubHub to purchase tickets. So I think that's one advantage. But if you're buying from a reputable site like StubHub, we have a fan protect guarantee that makes sure that we do everything we can to get you into the game in the rare event that something goes wrong. We have customer service that runs around the clock to support our customers. And so, it's certainly a step function above 20 years ago when you were buying from a scalper on a street corner and then hoping the ticket would scan when you walked in.
Right. So tell me, you work for StubHub as well.
Yep.
So I want you to tell me, what is the wildest customer situation you've had to deal with? The wildest.
Oh, man. Swifties are passionate about their game, about Taylor Swift.
Okay.
and she's playing a couple shows in Tokyo right now. So the amount of money that people are dropping to see this woman play, I think, is incredible. It's a testament to her talent and the marketing machine that she's created. Yeah, I think that's one of them. I mean, we try to get fans into the game. I think there are a lot of incredible stories where we're able to overcome someone not being able to get into the event for whatever reason, and we're able to. So a lot of times we can upgrade their seats, and they get even better seats than they had before. So that's pretty cool. And what I enjoy the most about what I do is you help people go to these events that are once in a lifetime things, and it's different for everybody.
Right. Love it. So, what all types of tickets do you sell? You may not can name all of them, but what types of tickets do you sell?
I can name a lot of them. 2,000 live events every single day around the world. Wow. It's incredible. Just this weekend in Vegas, you have Adele, you have U2, you have Shaq's annual Super Bowl party. Okay. And all of the Cirque du Soleil shows are pretty hot right now. U2, when they first came out to the Sphere, that was the hottest selling ticket in Vegas for a while.
Yeah.
What's really cool about that one is you actually can get in to see U2 this weekend for half the price that it was when you first opened. So really? If you're looking for a deal, that's a good one to go to.
And that venue, man,
incredible.
Being in Vegas now, if you hadn't been to Vegas in a while, I don't even know how to describe this thing, man. This big ball sitting in the city that you can see from quite a distance. That's with these, if we have 4K at home, this thing has got to be 100K or something like that. And from what I understand, the inside is just as dope, if not more so.
Yeah,
and I think they're just scratching the surface on what they can do with that thing.
1,000%. It's not often that as an adult I feel when you see it, it's just your heart drops. It's like the first time you're jumping in an airplane as a kid. It's that I hate to say life changing, but it's that's that feeling when you see it. It's incredible.
Yeah, sometimes seeing something like that, it lets people know what is possible. So that is correct. Biggest ticket type. In other words, what do you sell the most of? Is it music? Is it sports? Is it comedy? What's the Cirque du Soleil type stuff? What's the biggest ticket type y'all say?
Honestly, it's a little bit of everything. Sports and concerts are going to be the biggest categories. Okay. Last year, we tell people it was the year of women in music and sports. So you've seen Adele, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Pink account for a large percentage of our concert sales last year. Okay. And then you've seen, Coco at the U.S. Open. You've seen the local WNBA team here. It was a really, I think, an incredible. We sold more tickets in women's sports than we have in a long time last year.
You talk about once in a lifetime, man. I wouldn't mind going. Do y'all sell tickets to Wimbledon over out of the country, or is it only in the country?
No. We do sell tickets to events all around the world. I don't know about that one specifically, but we sell U.S. Open tickets.
Okay. And that's in New York, right?
It's in New York. Yeah.
Going to see a Coco Golf, because I didn't get the opportunity to do it in the Serena and Venus's prime, but maybe going to see somebody like Coco Golf in the U.S. Open or something like that would be those once in a lifetime type things.
Seen her win. I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah. Okay, so now give me the secret to getting the best deals on stuff. What do I need to do? Do I need to go on a Tuesday? Do I need to go on a Sunday before 1? What do I need to look for? How do I best navigate to get the best deal?
It's a great question. I mean, the reality is don't buy when everyone else is buying. So if you wanted to buy Super Bowl tickets, don't go right after the Chiefs win and try to buy a ticket. That's when ticket prices are the absolute highest. So if you have confidence in your team, buy before. You have a better shot there. And then as you get towards the game, I think again, what we're seeing this week in particular is prices kind of starting to drop. The other thing is, if you're willing to buy single tickets, you can get a pretty good deal for some of these larger events. So
and so is there an average number or average time when you put tickets on sale for an event, a number of days or weeks or whatever, or months before the event, or does it just depend on the event?
It depends on the event. I mean, as soon as they announce on sales, more than likely we have tickets listed. And the reason for that is the tickets that get distributed in a number of ways. And just because tickets aren't available to the public, there are a lot of tickets that are given to the artist team, the team that's playing, the venue. And so a lot of those folks that get the tickets, in a lot of cases for free, will just go list them on our site. And so, again, we get tickets from all over the place.
Hey, I appreciate you, Joseph. This again is Joseph Bocanegro. And I so aptly said as soon as he sat down, I said, that means black mouth in Spanish, don't it? He goes, that's what it means. I said, well, I got a black mouth too, in more ways than one. So is there anything else you want the folks to know about StubHub and the benefit of using, your app or anything like that?
No, I mean, look at largest marketplace. If there's a live event you want to go to, I guarantee we have a ticket for it. So go to StubHub.com and buy those tickets there.
All right. We appreciate you, man. It's been a pleasure.
Of course.
And I'm going to talk to him about sponsorships for BS3 Network, StubHub, or we're going to go somewhere else. We appreciate your time, Joseph. And if there's anything else we can do for you in the future, hopefully we'll see you in future Super Bowls. Hey, BS3 Network, we are signing out. We'll be back soon.
Sounds good.